Hey everybody, Dutch Sense here. 2:43 a.m. Central Time on Wednesday, April 23rd, 2014. And I've got you over here on my webpage. I'm going to put a link down below to this so you guys can read up on this and investigate yourself on this new discovery that was just announced on CBS News of all places on the 21st, yesterday or a day and a half ago, announcing that the use of dual beams, in this case lasers, also frequency, can be used to have an interacting effect with each other. One beam used to strip electrons from the atmosphere, the other beam used to pump up that area of plasma that's created that then forms CCN, cloud condensation nuclei particles, which form into raindrops. And they can target the beams, cross them, use one beam to pump the other one, and produce weather. And this is confirmed. Here's the article down below. The graduate students have done the experiments in the laboratory and also can control lightning. So we're not just talking about making a plasma area, making lightning and controlling where it goes using two transmitters. Now, scalar interferometry, that is something that was a term that was coined by Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Bearden in the 1980s, where he talked about two transmitters crossing their beams, having a heating effect, a plasma effect, at a distance, which then can be used for anything from missile defense to causing weather, causing earthquakes, and he explains it all. In the 1980s, he does a full conference. This is just a small part of that. I think it's like 2 hours long. Anyways, you can watch Thomas Bearden explain scalar radar in the 1980s, or you can read the article confirming one beam over the other, one pulses, their word, not mine, into the other, creating the plasma bubble and controlling it. And they call it a filament. Now, here's a diagram showing real-life examples of scalar interferometry happening. We're talking about two beams crossing, having an effect or an excitement where the beams cross. Here's another one, where the beam crosses, the other beam is excited. And here's an example, real life, again, in a storm where we have two intersecting radar stations, one right in the middle, and we've got a interferometry happening in between the three. This is during the time of the Joplin tornado. We've had some very severe weather events caused by frequency. The United States Navy used frequency only, not lasers, frequency, HARP, and a radar to generate a plasma bubble in the atmosphere and then control it, pump it up, and move it for over an hour. That was at the start of 2013, U.S. Navy using HARP up in Alaska. Now, if you guys are curious how this works, the process behind it, it takes way longer than this kind of video to explain it. We're talking multiple hours I've spent explaining these things. Also, we have 3 pages, each page almost a month worth of reading in itself. So you can go read those. That's all here. Just wanted to bring you up to date, let you know that everybody who said it was impossible, the laboratory experiments have been done. There you go, guys. Much love.